Welcome back to my inner sanctum. I'm your hostess, Countess Elizabeth, mistress of the macabre. Don't we all love some beautiful fireworks? Maybe on a holiday or special occurrence. Sometimes fireworks really make the evening special. However, this is not about a nice evening with fireworks. This incident is one where the whole fireworks depot went up in smoke and caused major destruction. Today, my fiends, we are going to look into the Enschede fireworks disaster. So, let us sit back and watch the beautiful fireworks and gaze in awe so we can explore our grotesque curiosity. The Enschede fireworks disaster was a catastrophic fireworks explosion occurring in the Southeast Fireworks Depot on May 13, 2000, at 1 p.m. in the city of Enschede, Netherlands. Enschede was built around the Southeast Fireworks Factory, which was one of the only ones in the Netherlands to be located in a residential area. A fire is believed to have started in the work area of the Southeast Firework Factory's central building, where some 900 kilograms or 2,000 pounds of fireworks were being stored. It then spread outside the building to two full shipping containers that were being used to illegally store more display incendiaries. When 177 tons, 174 long tons, and 195 short tons of fireworks exploded, it destroyed the surrounding residential area. The fire led to an enormous explosion which killed 23 people, including 4 firefighters, and injured nearly 1,000. A total of 400 homes were destroyed and 1,500 buildings damaged. The first explosion had a strength in the order of 800 kilograms of TNT equivalents, while the strength of the final explosion was within the range of 4,000 to 500 kilograms TNT. The biggest blast was felt up to 30 kilometers or 19 miles away. Fire crews were called in from across the border in Germany to help battle the blaze. It was brought under control by the end of the day. Let us watch as one news crew filmed outside the fireworks depot at the time of this accident.
U ziet de beelden nu vertraagd en heel duidelijk is te zien wat de werkelijke kracht van de laatste explosie was. De daken worden letterlijk van de huizen geblazen.
Southeast Fireworks was a major supplier to pop concerts and major festive events in the Netherlands. Prior to the disaster, it had a good safety record and met all of the safety audits. The 40-hectare or 100-acre area around the warehouse was destroyed by the blast. 400 houses were destroyed, 15 streets incinerated, and a total of 1,500 homes damaged, leaving 12,050 people homeless, essentially obliterating the neighborhood of Roombeek. 10,000 residents were evacuated, and damages eventually exceeded 454 million euros. One theory to explain the large scale of the disaster was that the internal fire doors in the central complex, which might have otherwise contained the fire, had been left open. Theoretically, an explosion was considered highly unlikely because the fireworks were stored in sealed bunkers, specifically designed to minimize such risk. However, the illegal use of shipping containers reduced safety particularly as they had been arranged closely together at ground level and had not been separated by either earthworks or other partitioning. 1 week prior to the explosion, the fireworks company had been audited. The company was judged to have met all official safety regulations, while the legally imported fireworks had been inspected by Dutch authorities and deemed safe. However, after the explosion, residents from the affected district of Roombeek, a poor working-class neighborhood, complained of government inaction and lack of interest, saying that the whole disaster was just waiting to happen. When it was built in 1977, the warehouse was outside the town, but as new residential areas were built, it became surrounded by low-income housing. Residents and town councilors stated that they didn't even know that there was a fireworks warehouse in the area, which to me just seems odd. How do you just not know that there's a fireworks warehouse in your area? Later, in the court case, the judge said the city officials failed to take steps even when they knew laws had been broken. They acted completely incomprehensibly by allowing the company to expand for the fear that the city would have to pay the cost of moving the Southeast fireworks to another location. On May 20th, 2000, Dutch authorities issued an international arrest warrant for the two managers of the company, Rudy Bakker and Willy Potter, after they fled their homes, which was empty when searched. Willy Potter handed himself in on the same day, and Rudy Bakker the day after. In April 2002, the owners were sentenced to 6 months imprisonment, each for violation of environmental and safety regulations, and dealing in illegal fireworks alongside a fine of €2,250 each. However, they are both acquitted on the more serious charges of negligence for the fire. In May 2003, Arnhem Appeals Court acquitted a 36-year-old Andre de Vries, another one of the owners, of arson. Almelo Court had originally, in May 2002, tried and convicted de Vries of arson and sentenced him to 15 years imprisonment. In February 2005, after a 4.5-year legal battle, the 6-month sentence of each of the owners was increased to 12 months each. A total of €8.3 million in compensation was awarded to the victims of the explosion, according to the organization in charge of distributing the compensation, having assessed 3,519 claims. 300 people received cash for incurring costs, 136 received money for loss of income, and 14,777 people received compensation for health problems. The Southeast fireworks disaster led to an intensified safety regulations in the Netherlands concerning the storage and sale of fireworks. The Roombeek area that was destroyed by the blast has since been rebuilt. Since the catastrophe, 3 illegal fireworks depots were closed down in the Netherlands. There have been annual public memorial services in Roombeek since the year of the fire, and there is a memorial in place that commemorates the disaster. Well, that was truly a grotesque tale. As you can see from the footage and the pictures of the disaster, it took out a whole neighborhood. This must have been shocking to the people who lived there that didn't even know that there was a fireworks depot close to their home. Which to me just sounds crazy. How can you just not know that there was a fireworks depot in your neighborhood? But that's besides the point. The disaster leveled the neighborhood of some of the most poorest people, and I hope those who were affected by the incident were able to get compensation for damages. May the souls of those people who died in the disaster rest in peace. Thank you for watching the video. Subscribe, like, and share if you would also like to keep exploring our grotesque curiosity. We will meet again in the darkness of the night.